Welcome to this video on the Rodney King civil suit, which took place from 1992 to 1994. This case, led by Johnnie Cochran, sought justice for Rodney King and highlighted issues of police brutality and civil rights. The 1991 video of Rodney King's beating by LAPD, captured by George Holliday, was broadcast nationwide, deeply shocking America. This event occurred on March 3, 1991, and immediately sparked demands for police reform and public outrage. The criminal trial in 1992 saw 4 officers charged with assault and excessive force. The trial was moved to Simi Valley, California. The acquittal of 3 officers and a deadlock on the 4th ignited the devastating 1992 Los Angeles uprising. The acquittal resulted in a national crisis and unrest. The federal government intervened after the Los Angeles riots. Rodney King then filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against the police, joined by Johnnie Cochran and others. Johnnie Cochran was the lead civil attorney. He architected the legal strategy, publicly demanding accountability and reform. His approach reframed the police brutality against King as a systemic issue. The civil rights lawsuit was filed in federal court under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983. Allegations included excessive force, police brutality, and a failure to supervise. The city of Los Angeles was named as a defendant. Cochran's core strategy centered on using the video as irrefutable evidence of police brutality. He sought to humanize Rodney King as a survivor and expose the LAPD's systemic violence, demanding reform beyond mere compensation. The legal team for the civil suit was often called the, quote, dream team. Johnnie Cochran was the lead attorney, supported by Milton Grimes and Barry Scheck, who brought specialized forensics expertise to the case. The strategy included humanizing Rodney King to the jury, presenting him as a working man, a father, and a survivor of trauma. He became a symbol of racial injustice in policing. The case focused on exposing the deeply rooted LAPD culture. This included addressing prior complaints of excessive force, lack of discipline, a quote code of silence among officers, and systemic failures in supervision. The federal intervention led to the Department of Justice investigating the LAPD. Discussions began regarding a consent decree for reform. The civil suit became a catalyst for a larger national reform movement focusing on policing. Cochran's courtroom narrative framed King as a victim of institutional brutality, connecting the case to a broader civil rights struggle. His central theme was that this was not about one night, but about a system, exposing systemic police violence. The city of Los Angeles denied any systemic police issues. The officers claimed they acted within their police training, asserting the force used was quote, reasonable. Their defense claimed that Rodney King resisted arrest. The cross-examination strategy aimed to highlight contradictions in officer testimonies and expose inconsistencies in police reports. By using the recorded video, the team undermined the defense and showed a pattern of systemic police misconduct. Media coverage of the civil trial was intense. Cochran strategically used press conferences to shape the narrative, moving the national conversation on policing. The trial evolved into a public referendum on American justice. King was awarded $3.8 million, marking one of the largest police brutality settlements at the time. Crucially, the settlement included a public acknowledgement of wrongdoing by the city. Following the trial, the LAPD faced increased federal oversight and implemented internal reforms. New training protocols were adopted, and use-of-force policies now face greater scrutiny. The King case became a symbol of widespread police brutality and influenced future civil rights cases. It sparked necessary national conversations about race and policing, shaping modern civil rights advocacy. The case marked a major shift in Johnnie Cochran's career, moving him from celebrity defense to civil rights leadership. He became a national advocate for police accountability and reform, propelling him into a larger public role. The Rodney King civil suit forced America to confront the uncomfortable truth about its police. This legacy remains a critical milestone in the ongoing struggle for civil rights and police reform.